Oh no, how this happened? Oh my goodness, look at this. This is the fault of this Intarsia carriage. And this is the tool which I'm gonna use it to unlash, and this is my oyster egg cut in half, and this is how I'm unlashing. And to remind some people my video, I'm gonna show you how to do Intarsia. So this is a Intarsia carriage. It's really good to work with the two colors. It's absolutely amazing. You're putting all needles on C position, then you're putting thread over the needles on the top. Make sure the latches they are up, and then it's just easy peasy. You're going through with this carriage. Don't hold the threads, just let it go, and it will be very nice knitted. And again, you put in the first green, then you cross in the middle and put the blue color, and now you're moving your carriage from the right to the left, and just don't hold the thread, just let it go easy. So, and again I'm putting blue over the needle, crossing down there, and then you're putting over green, holding this all together and going through again with the carriage. And this is how it's done. Very easy, very looks nice, easy peasy, and enjoy Intarsia and have a fun. I hope you're gonna make a nice jumpers or blankets. So I bought a few months ago this wool from company Rowan, and they're quite expensive, but they are really nice. And this is Norwegian wool, and that was made by Arnie and Carlos for Rowan. And I follow the jumper sweater which they designed. So Arnie and Carlos they designed that way, and they put the cables on the green bits. I a little bit changed and I did it without cables, but the front I will be making with the cables. So now let's have a fun. So I have measured a swatch, and for my size XL I need to make 143 stitches. But as usually I have selected for my ribbing 130, and later on I'm gonna add 13 stitches. So this is I'm selecting needles here, and now I deselect needles, so I'm putting to not working position. At the beginning I'm gonna start knitting with waste yarn as always, and that I selected every other needle. Now I'm gonna put the comb on, one more, and the third one, which is not, I'm not gonna put outside of my knittings, I put in. So because of this I'm gonna make one more row every single needle. Now I'm selecting needles all in working position. So I've got 130 stitches on the machine, and let's have a fun. I always like to make a waste yarn. It's just so easy, relaxing. I don't need to stress myself. It's absolutely amazing and I love it. I hope you like it too. Let's make a few rows of waste yarn, and then we're gonna make an E-wrap. So the yarn I always putting onto this white bit, and now I'm putting the cord. Always I'm using from left to the right side, and I'm leaving on the right side a carriage. Now I'm selecting all needles in not working position, in position D, and we're gonna start E-wrap. First, let's put the yarn into the carriage, then pull through the thread to the other side, make a small loop, and then place onto the first needle, and then we can start E-wrap. So now let's start E-wrap, and we are putting our yarn around every needle. Make sure you're not making too tight or too loose. Just control the tightness, and here we go. So let's go through 130 stitches. That's a lot. So the yarn is already in the feeder, and now let's have a fun and let's make our ribbing. So I have put 000 on the counter, and I'm making 15 rows of the ribbing. So now we can start our ribbing, and I decided I want to have 3 knits and 1 purl. So because it's so many stitches, and I have decided that will be the best options to make a 3 knit stitch and 1 purl. So this is how I'm unlatching. So this wool is a little bit hairy and a little bit catching the tool. You can see on the video it doesn't show the yarn, but it's a little bit hairy and it's catchy a little bit. Now I'm taking off the combs because it's very difficult with them to make ribbing and to unlatch the stitches, because you need to have access. So I'm gonna replace with the weights. So I'm gonna put all over the weights. So finally, this is the last stitch, and the ribbing will be done. So now I'm putting the thread, the cord thread, and I'm gonna make a few rows in waste yarn, and I'm gonna take it off from the machine. Now let's take it off the weights, and don't forget to take them off, because when we're gonna take it off from the machine, the knitting, it might fall on your feet. And now let's see how looks the ribbing, 3 knit stitch and the 1 purl. And here we go, this is it. It looks nice, I like this. So not often I'm making 3 to 1, but this time I did it. So I have now selected needles, every 9 stitches each about. So I'm gonna increase onto the body 13 stitches. So altogether will be 143 stitches. Also I have to extend the bed, this the sides bit, so you can see my carriage is sitting on the side. So I extended the bed because there's many stitches on the bed. By selecting all these needles by 9 stitches, that will be evenly increasing the stitches so that would be nice look on the body. once ribbing is placed, now we can remove the waste yarn. We don't need this anymore. So now we're gonna make our Intarsia. First of all, I have put all these needles in position C, and I have put all the latches up. I have opened the latches. Of course, as you can see, my light, it is evening, so the recording was almost whole day. Well, this wasn't a whole day because I was doing so many things around, so got me in the evening. So now I have marked, you might see the marked on this orange tape on the machine, and I'm following these marks. I'm adding this contrast yarn. So what I did, from 0 you selecting 9 stitches, and I have marked, then 3 stitches I have marked, and then 5 stitches, and then 3 stitches. And the sides I was going because all body different, so all swatches different, everybody can make to the sizes. See if you're gonna follow this pattern, but I think it's an interesting pattern, so it will be good to do it. So a little bit at the beginning it was like tricky to put all this contrast thread together, and I have used my clips and was playing. So as you can see, you've got blue in the middle. On both sides there's 3 stitches on both sides, and then the green, which I'm taking now, the green color, I'm putting through 9 stitches to 0, and then past 0 another 9 stitches, so will be all together 18 stitches. I'm just gonna come close a little bit with the carriage because it's the beginning. This is the first row, a little bit tricky, so I was going slowly. So this is here again, I'm putting the blue 5 stitches, and 3 stitches each side with the gray. So we've got 2 columns with the blue and the gray on the sides. So the blue will be 5 stitches and the gray color will be 3 each side. And in the middle, 18 stitches of green. And now all the yarns I'm holding together, and I'm going through this carriage, make sure the all latches up. And now we are making a second row, and still will be tricky because you cannot see properly all these colors yet on the needles, so I'm still playing, but yeah, started from the green color, then it will be 3 gray, and then it will be 5 blue, and then 3 gray again. So a little bit playing around because I've got the clips, and I'm trying to sort out the twists. And now I'm putting the green, twist the thread, and now I'm going through, holding at the bottom the threads. I'm going slowly the first. So this is my second column with the blue, and now I'm crossing yarns again. Take it off this clip I don't need, because the thread quite good staying in there. So now the blue, 5 stitches, and then it will be gray, 3 stitches, and then going green. So all this yarn tangle, and I was thinking like, oh my goodness, how I'm gonna do this? I should take something different patterns, or just, oh my god. And then I start to untangle them and putting the position, proper position, if I can say position. That was so strange, because I was like almost was taking off this, and I said, no, stop, I'm not gonna do this, that is quite difficult. But I said, well, I have to do this because that was my plan long time ago, and it doesn't matter if I'm gonna do by hand or on the knitting machine, I have to make this sweater. So now have a look how I was playing with the old balls, untangle them and moving around. Oh, you just like, even look how this is so much thread all together tangle. It's just like, oh, I'm not gonna do it. No, that's it, finish. But at the end I said, no, I have to. Be patient, Thomas, you have to do it. And the one untangle, and now I'm looking for where is the other one. And it's like, oh, I didn't know which one to take first. But one by one, I did it. So watch it, how I was playing with this yarns. So at the end I've done it, but that was my evening finish. and I have to stop and go to bed. So this is the next day, refresh, slept well, and now I can keep going. So this is my marks, which I was talking about them. So now I will show you, this is the pattern here in the middle. So then I'm gonna show you, I discovered how to untangle them. Maybe I should use a different word. It's about how to keep them in place, because this is the way how I've done it. I recognize if you go in that way, they will be tangled. But when you going back, they're gonna be back to the place and they will be untangled. Just have a watch how easy it is, which after a few rows I have realized sometimes you need to take more like experience, which I mean experience, every pattern is different and sometimes it's difficult to say. So when you start something making, then you're making yourself more experience in this pattern, so you can understand better, and you can understand better the technique which we have learned how to use in the practice. So have a look. That way here they are just tangled, and you twist yarn all the time the same way, all thread through. So when you put through on the top of the needle, then from the bottom you need to grab the other color and then twist and put over next needle required. So it's like a 5 needles, the blue. And now I'm taking the green color, going through the needle on the top, and here we go. So you can see all is pulling, they all tangles, and that's leave how it is. And now when I'm gonna make a row, I'm holding, like we said before, we need to hold this thread, because if not they will be jumping out from the needles. Also always make sure the latches are up, because if not it will drop. And happened few times when I did this small piece here, they were just jumping out and I was repairing. So, and now when we go in the other way, they will be untangled automatically. Have a look, and you're keeping the same way, going through. Here we go, the one is untangled, the green color. Have a look, the green color. So now I'm putting the blue one, and now the gray. See, all loose. And now I'm taking a gray green color, 3 needles, and look at this, blue is loose. How nice. So the one side, when you're gonna make the first row, they will be tangled, but then when you're going the other side, you're going back from left to the right, then they will be untangled. How amazing is this? I just realized at some point, and it's like, why they are not tangled when I was going this way? Well, this is it. If we follow the technique, it will be easier. So I was so happy I could make it this knitting without tangle, and you have to follow the same way all the time. So from the middle, like you can see, I can take this green color, and now I'm putting through over the needles And then all these threads, they are untangled, they all separate. How amazing is this? Here we go! Check again if the latches they are up and open, because if not, they will drop and they won't knit. Look at this, I've done it so much. This is 130 rows through armholes, and that looks absolutely amazing. I didn't have any issue. You just make sure you're following the technique, and beautiful. Look at this, how straight and nice. And even I didn't block nothing. It just, this is how it came up. Absolutely love it. So this is the back. At the front, I'm gonna add cables. So every single green color section, you're gonna have a cable. So it will be 3 cables onto the front. See you next week.